Welcome back to another weekend edition of Coffee Time with TD. One thing that I came to understand in the debate, subsequently after the J.D. Vance-Tim Walz debate, was when J.D. Vance brought up the threat of censorship in America. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's being censored? Who's being censored? And I really didn't understand what J.D. Vance was talking about, what's being censored, and this call to fight censorship. And then I understood it's fighting hate speech. It's fighting fascism and racism, and they don't want to censor that because that is who and what Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and the Republican are. And as I've told you, when people show you and tell you who they are, believe them. But it took me, like I said, I had a few conversations with people, and I had to understand. I understand what is this whole thing about, censorship, and this grave concern about censorship in America. Twitter, or X, is where you go to see your hate. Right? Donald Trump's platform, I don't even know, True Social, I think that's the name of it. And they don't want hate censored. That's the truth. Because that is what the party, Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, the Republican Party, the GOP, that is who and what they stand for. And they do not want that censored. I'm all for censoring any form of hatred, fascism, racism, ageism, sexism, bigotry. Censor all of it. Do not have a problem with it at all. But now I was like, what are they talking about? Why? What's being censored? And then it's the threat to their not being able to spread their propaganda, right? Like Hitler and the Nazis. They have to have an outlet to spread their hatred, ageism, sexism, bigotry, fascism, whatever it may be. Hatred. They have to have an outlet to spread hate. And that's what they're worried about being censored. Because X now and True Social are the two, X is the largest social media news outlet in the world. And Elon Musk, I do believe Elon Musk, what's in his heart is hatred, fascism. I do. That is what I believe. And that is what he has turned X, Twitter, into, is a place for hate speech. The biggest news media place for news, probably outlet in the world. He has turned that into a place for people to go to spread their hate. And I think, as I've said, I think that this election and the results is going to be far worse than people or me can ever imagine. And I'm going to make a prediction now, and I'm going to stand on it. I think if Trump wins, J.D. Vance wins, I think you will see America return to the 40s. He will be our Adolf Hitler, our Mussolini, our Stalin, our Kim Jong-un, whatever it might be, whatever dictated, our Saddam Hussein, our Gaddafi. That is who and what, and I think America will go back to the 40s, 30s, 40s, whatever. I think it especially is going to be devastating for women. I do not think America will ever recover. I think I'll be long dead and gone before America recovers. And as I've said, when you let the devil in, don't expect the devil to stop being the devil. When people show you who and tell you who they are, believe them. America is not anti-racism, fascism. They're against it. They're non-racist, non-fascist, and then they go back to watching TV. Well, we wish that wouldn't happen. But again, I had to understand what J.D. Vance was talking about at the debate, about when he said, this fight for censorship. That, oh my God, we can't come out and say that geese are being abducted, that Haitian immigrants are eating dogs and cats. But, that hatred, J.D. Vance is saying we have to be able to spread that. We have to be able to spread that hate. And that's the problem. We have let the devil in, and we can't accept the devil to stop being the devil. But I understand now why. I do. I get it. I get it. I understand what J.D. Vance was saying about censorship. And yes, all hate speech should be censored. But that's not what J.D. Vance and the Republicans want. That propaganda, they want that hate and fascism spread as far and wide and as fast as they can. Sending you all of my love, light, peace, joy. Grande beso. Don't take more than you need. Be a good person. And you got to be in the fight to win the fight. See you tomorrow.